Hi, Desiree. Oh, sorry, I'm going to back out. Oh, you do? Okay.
Stay there for 1 second.
No problem. No, not yet. I want to step back a little bit. For those of us who are joining us that are live with us, it's probably about 9:30 in the morning here. I don't have my watch on, but anyway. We're right across the street from where the Benga parish is, which is where our stopping point is to go, and then we head off to other places, but this one is just across the street. This is one of the, as they say, this is probably the poorest of the poor, according to the father. And then we'll be distributing 100 lights here today, and then we're coming back for another set of people. And right now what we're doing is discussing how once you get a light, these people do not use kerosene or gasoline or anything for their light. They use candles and torches, which basically is a flashlight of some kind, and they spend a lot of money on batteries and of course candles and matches. Matches will still be needed to start a fire, but they won't need to buy candles anymore. And by doing this, they can save money. By saving money, they can send their kids off to study more at night, which is very hard for them to do. They can take care of their kids. They can do and be productive at night. When it's dark here, it is pitch black. We had a blackout one night. You guys may have seen a picture. And there is nothing unless there was a full moon. There is no light. And once the sun sets, that's it. There is nothing. So this gentleman here, his name is Francis, he's going over it again, and he's just trying to hammer it in that within 2 weeks of having a light and not buying batteries, they can buy a chicken, which they call a cuckoo. So in 2 weeks, they can have a chicken. And in a month, they can have 2 chickens, which of course can be eggs or get a rooster and a hen, and you can have multiple chickens. Within 4 months, you can get a goat, and so on and so forth. I think it takes about 2 years to get a cow. Of course, not just food, they can also buy other means, clothing and whatnot, just by saving money. And that's what's so great about this thing that we do for Watts of Love. It's, unless you experience it, it's not the same. Yeah, we have light blackouts, but believe it or not, we have things in our house that are glowing lights or something. There's always something that we can see, even during blackouts. But when the sun is set and it's black, it is black as black, and it is crazy dark here. And they live like this. They walk around the streets in total blackness and not knowing where they are. Snakes, spiders, and stuff out there. So that's why we're here, and this is why we thank everybody that has donated for us. Some of the people behind us are our interpreters. So we have an interpreter with each of us as we explain to them what to do and how to operate their light, their Watts of Love lights, which they call torches. Kind of cool, kind of like the British thing. But it's very awesome. Once they're done doing the explanation, they'll all go inside, and then we'll have 10 settings of setups that we all sit and then we'll explain. My interpreter is coming right up behind me here. This is Goodwin. Goodwin, this is our team that people are watching. So we're live on YouTube.
Oh,
And so everybody, it's pretty late back home, so there's not a lot of people there.
you're welcome.
I think I have 11 people, but people will watch this later on in the day when they start waking up. But this is my pal, Goodwin, which he's been really great.
Yeah.
He actually basically did the entire thing yesterday without me doing anything, and all these guys have learned so well that we almost don't even need to be here to explain because they do so great, and he's a very good one. So what they're right now, like I said, what they're doing, they're just kind to do the things. Hey, they're saying hi, Goodwin.
Hey, you're
Yes.
welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's great. This is what's great to see. So he's educated. He's 18 and he's going to. Are you in university or
No.
finishing high school?
Finishing high school.
So he's finishing high school, and then university is next, correct?
Yeah.
So that's what he is achieving, and that's what he wants to do. And you want to be an accountant.
Yes.
So he wants to be an accountant when he grows up.
That's my wish. That's my wish.
That is his wish. So
Yeah.
he's I would say you're slightly privileged a little bit being able to go to university, right?
Yeah.
So that's what's the nice thing, but that's not what's normal around here. Most of the people can't do that,
Yeah.
but eventually they will. By this one light will help these people to help their children become educated and be able to go to secondary, high school, and hopefully university and make things much better for their life.
Sure.
So that's what's happening. But we thank everybody who has donated money. You have no idea what $1 can do for anything. So
Thank you.
and we thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna flip it around and watch this a little more, and then we'll come back later. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
You're the best, man.
Okay.
These are some of our interpreters. Steve off to the side, and then Chris. There's a nice, lovely breeze coming through, and it feels good. That's the pig. That's the cow. We're starting to learn the words every once in a while. Cuckoo is the best for chicken. I had to explain that we call a cuckoo as a little tiny bird out of a clock. The gentleman with the beard is Father Fernando. As you can see, in their culture, men sit on one side and the women sit on the other. And this is Nancy, who is the founder of Wants to Love in a hat. So true, so true. Yes, good morning to us. What time is it here? Do we know? Kenny, what time is it? So it's 11:11 here. So I was way off. This is brother, I forget his first name, but he's one of the brothers.
You have to be a testimony from you. Is it working? Do you have the animals? Do you have the chicken in your house? And then I go with you. Post a people and they give a mama and they are Mugalandira, Mugazunguza,
They're basically saying that we want you to circle on what kind of thing you want to save your money for. What do you want first? Do you want a chicken? Do you want the goat? Do you want to save up to the point where you can get all the way up to a cow? And this is what we ask them to do.
Empty promises. You have to feel that you can make it. You have to believe in yourself. It's possible.
We believe.
So you should start with the chicken.
Start with the cuckoo and work your way up.
Hey, cuckoo, chicken.
Yes, take it. The lovely Christine.
Not so lovely.
Oh, come on now. Lovely no matter what. So we're going to be coming in here real shortly. These are the tables that are set up to bring people in. We'll bring 2 to 3 people in each time as we discuss to them how to work the lights. They actually get hands-on. And then once they do that, then they can take it back home. Start charging it tonight or during the day today. And by tonight, they should have light in their home for the first time ever in their life. Sorry, it's a little bright. And this is the explanation.
Simuzira kugula magendolo ngamaye siwoyatsira magendolo simuzira kugula zino ndaba zizigarani mudzigasunga ndifayo manena zoti ndizoteka kuti kugula mkubwa fayo mudzigasunga ndrama fayo rika nduka mtasola siwoyendera sumapari akathabarire kungoyera padzuwa basi kakachaka ndekati ndi mbali ziwiri kwasola kochajira ndorani koya kumekudzika yakako ndikuti ndiwo taona rose ndepakatipe ipomwe tidzirani tidziyatsira pali kanthu ngati
What
kantima
you're hearing when they say A, that means they agree, that they understand what they're being told.
ndekuyatsa kwake kulenga nyala china chilichonse kungodina pakati
Even though the first setting is so low, you'd be surprised how bright that is in pitch blackness. The first setting lasts 120 hours. The second setting will last 10 hours or one night. Very bright. Third sighting is very bright, almost surgical light. It's so bright you can do surgery with it. This will only last 2.5 hours if need be. This next setting is called emergency. It blinks very quickly. Oh, he hasn't changed it yet. The last setting is a strobe light that will last 5 hours, so if they need help, somebody can see this. And hopefully help can come when other people see it. He's explaining that this should only be used for an emergency. Don't play with it. Just use it only if you need help. This will alert other people in the village to come to your rescue if need be. And then it's off, and this is when you can start charging during the daytime. Next, explain how you can use the strap to be able to wear it along your neck, on top of your head like a headlamp, and other ways. That's what we'll teach them as well. First one has a looped hole where the clasp will be able to go into.
Magaone, mbali mgaliso ndini mara, maboso ndini. Abane baso dibaran, obwita kilo kadaga nyuma. Leo zinaweza bayani, magapoa.
This way, you're allowed to hang it up in the rafters or something of the house, and you can shine lights straight down so the kids can work on their homework and stuff. And this is how you can use it as the headlamp. The women love this part. Take care of the kids, do dishes, cooking, and everything, because they do all the work. And then somebody in another country figured this one out, which they've been teaching. You may have seen some of the videos that the women put everything on top of that to be able to transport stuff easily without having to carry. So the person in another country found a quick way to be hands-free and charge a light and still have the light with you without having to leave it behind. It's quite ingenious. Looks goofy, but it works. See? Yeah. Thanks, Jennifer. Oh, yes.
Hey, it's Nancy from Lots of Love. No, get the
And
get the gray gown. Okay, get the. Oh. Hey, it's Nancy from Lots of Love. If you look at their faces, this is what renewed hope looks like. If you see that lady in the gray shirt, all of them are so excited. Look at that face. They are so happy with their possibilities. And now their dreams begin to be a reality.
yeah.
She's just... She has birds on her neck.
Kalindi kantamba worani kochaji. Izizi maga tuma gwitsa nchiro nthawe ya yani yazinja iki. Ifanto yazinja nthawe zambiri. Makawuri utuwa nthawe zambiri makhayi vumbi. Mvula osara udzo osara nosoneka. Lezotheka rani ukachagira amagetsi. Ndikali ndijani kaga jibwe kandimphawo bakalimphawo yani komeza kimaida. Mona lero ukachajitsa uyani kumagezi akaga kuchaja kwake ndizosiyana ndi kuchaja waya padzuwa kuchaja padzuwa ndaforokoza kuti kamatitengera maola ngati 10 komano pamagetsi ndi maola ngati awiri okha pamagetsi a Eskom ndi dzuwa nzorani zosiyana akandijani maola awiri okha tikuchaji
It's just money.
koma sizoyenera kwambiri kumara kumachaja pamagetsi zikavuta kwambiri makamaka chani nthawi ya mvula koma kwambiri zofunika zichajidwa pachani
But you. I know.
That lady, Sean, that lady has SpongeBob pants. I want to take her with me.
No, she's mine. We share
I
it
get her on weekends.
The sponge pads. What?
with the white do-rag.
Oh.
We're gonna fight over her. We love her. She's so happy.
Fatima.
Can we go walk off to the distance?
Yes. Sure. All right, guys. Kenny and I will say a few things here.
Are you on us? Hey guys, I know a lot of you won't see this till at the end. I need to stress, and I've already wrote this on my post, Watts of Love is so much more than just giving a light. And I didn't quite get that. I mean, I got that, but I really get it. When we go to a village, literally we spend a good half hour to 45 minutes talking about the empowerment. How much do you spend on batteries? I spend $600 a week. How much is the chicken? $600. You can buy a chicken.
In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. And now when we come back, you have eggs. You can sell the eggs. You can cook at night so you can be more productive at night. It's all about them reinvesting that in themselves. A fun fact that I just found out, 30% of Americans' income goes to our mortgage. 30% of these tries income go to batteries that aren't rechargeable. They literally use them, they're gone. That's 30% they're getting back. And they put it towards goats and chickens and cows. It's massive. Even $1 donation, guys, is massive. I can't stress this enough. Thank you for everyone that's donating, and you can still donate now. We are so in love that we're gonna go to. We want to go to now the Philippines. We want to do so much. We have to go get it in the photos. We have to end, but please, you guys, see that big picture. So
It's amazing, and chicken costs $1.
I know.
It's $1.
Thank you, guys. We love you all.
Thank you. We're going to take off so we can take some pictures. Thank you very much for joining us. We will be back again later. So we'll see you in a little bit. Bye. I can finish where my X is. There it is.